Your wealth grows faster when you don't rely on only your own counsel.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.
We are delighted that for over 35 years, we've been able to come alongside you, not only selling, buying, and investing in real estate over 3,117 times, coming alongside you to build your fund, build your faith, build your fitness and your finances, and even strengthen, heal, and flourish inside relationship. We are on the 7th show, on the third, or the C segment, I guess is what we call it, of the Wealth Formula Expanded Journey. We're coming to the bottom, and now we're bringing people with you on the journey. Now, not just any people, the right people.
Yes.
Because sometimes our own wisdom, our own insight, our own reflections aren't quite enough.
They ain't good enough.
They're going to get us into some
we
trouble.
can't have expertise in every area, right?
Right.
And in this particular part of the book, Zayn is talking to Sarah, and Sarah's writing in her journal that, there's fear is stopping her from crossing the river. So what the picture that's drawn is there's a river, and on the other side of the river are these great investments, right? And Sarah is afraid to cross the river. She says, I don't know how to get across. It's like there's crocodiles in the river, right? And Zayn says, you got to build a boat. And she says, what do I build a boat with? And Zayn says, well, you build it with, first of all, your cash flow. You get cash flow. You build your seed money. Then you're going to put discipline in the boat. And then you're going to put mentors in the boat. And mentors are people that have crossed the river before. They know the path. They know where the rocks are. They know where the rapids are. They know how to get across to the good investments. And then you're going to put a team of experts in your boat. That's what you build your boat about.
And you're going to put a community of like-minded people in your boat.
Hopefully, or at least they're boating across with you. And, who are those people in the boat? Lawyers, accountants, realtors, planners, advisors, people that are knowledgeable in what you want to do.
Even inspectors. Because an inspector that understands an investment property is not looking at necessarily the same things as an inspector that understands a principal residence.
Yep.
They're a little bit different. You've got slightly different things that you're looking for. You still want a sound structural home, and that's what we're looking for. Yeah. When we go into the home, before we even put the offer in, we are looking at the property. We're looking for its integrity, right? If we don't have integrity in the property, can it be repaired, and at what cost, and what's the risk, and all those things? Because depending on who you are and where you are, it might be wise to buy something that has a little bit of a foundation issue.
And we do not replace the inspector, but we may stop you from having to pay the inspector because we can already see what the problem is, right? So we look at it with a bit of a critical eye.
A bit.
Yeah. And Zayn,
a lot of bit?
Yeah, a lot of bit. And Zayn is explaining that mentors are people that have gone across before. Like if you're going to climb a mountain, go to Everest or whatever, you certainly want to go up with somebody that's made it before, somebody that knows the weather, knows the mountain. That doesn't mean things can't go wrong, but a lot less likely to go wrong if you've got a great mentor with you. As a matter of fact, TD Financial Confidence Index states that Canadians engaged in mentorship and or accountability is huge, programs, accountability programs and mentorship programs, they're 2.4 times more likely to achieve their financial goals.
And that's even pure accountability, right? Like when you have someone else on your team that is doing a similar thing to you and you're holding each other accountable or holding each other able, that pure accountability will have some stats and some studies have shown an even better impact than paid accountability. So it doesn't have to be paid. It can be paid or like-minded community.
Yeah, and our biggest growth, right, comes from times where we've surrounded ourselves with other people. And even now, And when I say other people, I'm talking about generous people, people that are willing to share their wisdom, their knowledge, their experience with you. And even now, like we've reached a fair, I'll call it a pinnacle of investment knowledge. We still go to an investment breakfast and surround ourselves with other people that are investing, and they're doing it different ways. And maybe I look at that and I say, I wouldn't invest that way, but I'm learning just because I'm surrounding myself with people and then building a team of professionals, people that are great at the different lending programs. Because, what's a surprise to me is, the multi-unit, the 5 and above, the MLI Select program through CMHC, very few mortgage brokers have experience or knowledge with it and can operate within it. Most of them cannot.
And we're even talking well-experienced 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, even 25 years in the industry of mortgage lending can't help our MLI clients.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a very select few that actually have touched it themselves and actually understand it. I mean, they always know someone who knows somebody who knows somebody, but that's not what we want for you, right? We want somebody that actually knows this stuff and has done it themselves, for themselves, not only for others. The other incredible thing that we almost weren't going to talk about was that when we run up against a stumbling block and a setback, and we've shared some of our setbacks over time in this particular journey and in other shows as well, the learning that we can come at it from ourselves, from reflecting, isn't always enough. Sometimes it's our community that can see something that we can't see ourselves.
Because the only thing that worse than failing at something or losing money at something is not learning from it. That's worse.
It's way worse. Way worse. And sometimes the learning is accessible to us from ourselves by reflecting and journaling and having a good dialogue, and we bounce things off each other. Other times it's been somebody else holding up the mirror and saying, did you really do your due diligence on that investment? That was one of the learnings. We said, of course, we do due diligence. We got this figured out. And the reality is, in a couple of situations, we did not. We relied on somebody else's due diligence, but they actually didn't have the expertise in the industry to actually be able to do the due diligence, but we just trusted who they were, not what they knew.
Yeah. And if you're thinking, these people seem to know what they're talking about, or at least have a lot of experience in it, and you would like us on your team, it's simple. First step is go to dekkerteam.com, click on the link, book an appointment with Yetta or with myself, and we'll talk with you for 15 minutes. And maybe it means a further consultation. Maybe it means a meeting in person. Maybe it means we introduce you to somebody else on our team that you need next. Whatever it is, it's the first step of financial wisdom, building wealth wisely. So in a community, that community will turn good intentions into great outcomes. And we're thankful that you joined us on Life's Inside Track. Because when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward